Y'all, that's 2 loads. That's 2 baskets of laundry.
Alrighty, so update about what's been going on. So I'm trying to get all my legal stuff sorted, and it makes me just want to claw in a hole. I have to file a DBA to do business as. I don't want to go by my legal name. I want to go as my business name to create a brand for myself. I want to go as Magicalgiraffe. And I was like, let me file my DBA because I have to file that in Texas. Can't do that because I needed a file number. I was like, how do I get a file number? And I've been Googling how to figure it out. I asked my mom and she's like, oh, you need a tax ID. Didn't know that. Went to a different website. Filled out a form to do tax ID. Because Etsy, it isn't required that you have a tax ID. However, you kind of want one because you need to establish yourself as a business. Because if the IRS comes a knocking and they're like, hey, we need documentation of your business, and you got nothing to prove, IRS, baby's gonna come down on you. And I don't want no trouble, okay? I'm trying to be a good little small business abiding citizen, okay? So filled that out. That takes 2 to 3 weeks to process. So I'm just sitting pretty right now. I'm not too worried about it. It gives me more time to plan things out, save up some more money to go towards my business. Speaking of money, I've been taking like a lot of notes. I've been journaling again. It's been really fun. Like, I don't even care if it looks ugly. Like, my handwriting is, it's a different language, okay? My handwriting, like, if you can read that, I congratulate you. But I've been trying to figure out what business account I want to go with. I don't know if I want to do an online business account or I want to go locally, so I've been weighing out the pros and cons. But my mom said that some banks won't accept you unless you're a LLC or a corporation. However, there's other sources I've been reading that say that if you use another personal account for your business, sometimes the bank doesn't allow that, or they can shut you down. So I don't really know. So I've been trying to figure that out. I think I'm gonna go with a local bank, honestly. I might just walk in and I just might walk in and be like, hey, can you help me? Like, I don't know what to do. Compared to like huge branches, like bank branches like Chase, Bank America, things like that, to have a business account with them, it is a lot of fees and maintenance you have to keep track of. However, with like online banking, like I think Novo's a good one, and Lily I've heard good things about. Usually there's less fees and more flexibility. However, I've heard good and bad things from every service I've checked out. I've heard Novu's too slow at receiving money. I've heard Lily's kind of sketchy in terms of the information it requires and asks of you before signing up. And there's cases of sometimes of other services where they lock you out or delete your account, your bank, and it's a lot harder because you can't just show up at a physical location and be like, yo, what the heck? For the local bank I'm looking at, there's no monthly fees. It is a local bank. It's in the area. I can just go over there and take out money. I mean, there are certain fees, like if I take out more than $3,000 in cash, they'll have like $1 fee for every, or $1 to $3 for every other $1,000 I take out, which, okay, I understand. It's a small bank. What are you gonna do? They also have an app, so if you're thinking about going through a local bank, some banks have like apps for their bank. Sometimes they don't. It just depends where you live and what service you're gonna go with. So I don't really know. Also, on the DBA form, it asks your principal office address. You can put your house address, except that's public record, and I don't want that on. I don't want people showing up at my house. So I was like, well, can I put a PO box? That's apparently not legal in Texas. So I'm like, what do I do? So I looked it up, and there's something called a virtual business address. So it's basically like an office, usually like a UPS store or a shipping store you can use, and you can use their address, and you can pick up mail sometimes at that location, or they also give you virtual mail. So every letter you get, they'll like scan it, take a picture of it, and they'll send it through the app, and you can decide if you wanted it shredded or tossed or forward it to another address. Like, it's actually really cool. I'm using iPostal. It's about $10 a month. It is I mean, you do have, it's monthly or yearly depending on what you want to go with, but I mean, I think it's just easier, so I don't have any stalkers. Also for my Etsy, if anyone wants to return anything, hopefully they won't, or, you know, if a company wants to send me product or anything to test out, I can have it sent there instead of my actual home address. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go tackle that 2 baskets of laundry that I don't want to do, but say lovey.
So it's almost 9:30, and instead of doing my laundry or cooking dinner, because I still haven't eaten anything yet, I decorated my journal with a washi tape. Oh, but it's so cute. I just had to. I started decorating like one page, and then I just kept going and going and Hi, it's the next day. I deleted my footage from yesterday. Let me show you. Here they are in all their beautiful glory. They're so cute. I'm having to redo my bunny Pop-Tart. I didn't like how it was. I didn't like how it looked, so I'm changing her up a little bit. This is where the title's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna name the sticker pack. I'm really conflicted. I have a list of names. I just don't know what I want to go with. But yeah, I'm excited. Update. My tax ID came in. Probably gonna fill out my DBA later this week or the beginning of next week. I need my mom's help with it because I'm really confused on how to fill out this information and paperwork, and that's gonna take another week. And then I can do my business as Magicalgiraffe, and everything will be lit and cool. And then I'm gonna start and making my Etsy account, and it's gonna be lit. Okie dokie, today's April 11th, 2023. I got my tax ID a couple days ago, and so I went ahead and filled out my assumed name certificate so I can get my DBA. I filled out, these are just the instructions. The actual paperwork I did is underneath. This is my copy. I put it in an envelope with a check, and I put it in the mailbox just now. So hopefully I should get my paperwork all squirted away by hopefully in a week or 2. Hi, it's over a month later. I done goofed. I literally can't do it. I did it wrong. I have to go to my county clerk's office. I can't just send it in. Apparently. I didn't know that. So I'm probably gonna go sometime. Nah, I can't be this week. This week I'm busy. Probably next week. I waited a month for this, guys. Over a month. Oh, let me show you something. Received. I sent this on April 11th. It is May 22nd. You know, my mom kept telling me to go to the county clerk's office. She's like, just do it. Just do it there. But I don't want to talk to people. What if I do something wrong? What if they yell at me? What if they're just really mean to me that day? What if I get the mean people? And my mom's like, oh no, they're super nice. They'll take care of you. And I'm like, okay, Muma, we'll see about that. Hi, I just realized I'm editing the video and realized I never made an outro because I suck at vlogging. Ending this video with failure to remind myself to keep going regardless of failure, and to let you guys know that this stuff isn't easy when you don't know what you're doing or what's going on. So if you fail or do something wrong, it's okay. Probably gonna go to the courthouse next week because I got busy this week and I have to go on my day off from work on like a weekday where there's not a lot of people, so I could get it done in like an hour or 2. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself. But you know what? You live and you learn. Apparently file your DBA at the court office or the courthouse or the county clerk's office, to make your life easier. Whatever. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys stick around. Bye.